up, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. I am Mona. If you're here, please consider subscribing to my channel. So today I want to talk about the city girl county commissioner out of Fulton County, Georgia, Natalie Hall. Natalie Hall had been found guilty of sexual discrimination in regard to her affair that she had with her former chief of staff, Calvin Brock. He sued Fulton County Commissioner for having him fired because he ended their affair. Y'all to listen to the report on this. Y'all, let's get into this and then we'll chop it up.
To a Fox 5 exclusive. Former chief of staff for a Fulton County commissioner is speaking out for the first time about his almost $1 million settlement against Fulton County.
Calvin Brock says Fulton County Commissioner Natalie Hall fired him after he ended a sexual relationship with her. A federal judge ruled in Brock's favor earlier this month. Fox 5's Angelique Proctor talked with the fired employee about the toll the case had on him.
Calvin Brock says finally having this sexual discrimination case behind him feels really good. He says finding the courage to actually file it in the first place was one of the most difficult things he's ever done.
I have a regret from the first time that I was propositioned.
Fired Chief of Staff Calvin Brock says he agreed to a sexual relationship with Fulton County Commissioner Natalie Hall that he knew was wrong because he wanted to keep his six-figure salary.
The lows got very low. I had to take out of my 401k to finish rebuilding my house. And then just the emotional standpoint, I did go to a psychiatrist, could not find a job. I honestly felt like I was blackballed in the city.
Once Brock ended the romance, Hall fired him. That's when the 52-year-old filed an equal employment opportunity complaint that led to a jaw-dropping trial that reveals sexual encounters in Hall's office and their homes. Brock and his attorneys said having the traditional roles reversed was going to be tough, but they believe they would prevail because of the overwhelming evidence, including tracking devices Hall placed in Brock's car.
The evidence was damning, it was salacious, and it was non-flattering. We felt that the county certainly did not want this to go forward and let the public see what was going on.
Attorney Mitchell says he tried to settle with the county several times before the trial. In the end, a federal judge awarded Brock back pay with interest, compensatory damages, and attorney's fees. He says he finally feels whole.
There was so much manipulation and abuse of power amongst other employees that were in that office that I tried to protect over the years, that I felt like if I did not do this, I felt like others would be actually targeted.
Mr. Brock says he no longer wants to work in county government and has completely changed career paths to cyber security. In Gwinnett County, Angelique Proctor, Fox 5 News.
All right.
Now to a Fox.
So thank y'all for tuning in. So really quickly, I just want to go over and just give a wrap up of what was just discussed. So like they stated in the news story here, he sued the Fulton County Commissioner Natalie Hall for firing him after he ended their affair. He won $902,487 in damages and back pay. Brock and Hall, they had a year-long relationship that started in 2019. She was married at that time, but Natalie had become jealous and controlling when he started to date other women. So she allegedly planted tracking devices in his cars and terminated him via text message. Judge Jason Patel found Hall guilty of sexual discrimination, but not retaliation. And then he criticized Hall for invoking the Fifth Amendment over 150 times and for her implausible explanations. So Fulton County, so get this, y'all, taxpayers are responsible for the cost of this lawsuit. Fulton County is liable for punitive damages because the violations occurred as part of Hall's official duties. The county also has to provide Hall with training and a post-public notice of discrimination. So y'all, this is a mess. So I just got a few things that I want to say about this. Women, respect the roles and positions that you are in. Your community depends on you, right? You are in a role of a county commissioner. You are responsible for the oversight and the management of taxpayer funds, assessing data, information. As a Black woman, don't you think that you're under a different level of scrutiny? And also, your image and how you uphold and fulfill your roles and responsibilities will matter, especially if there are other Black women who want to come behind you and take on that role. This is not helping the Black woman image. Go and do what you did. Abuse, like the gentleman said, Brock, her lover, ex-lover, I should say, you abused your power. And now look at the image, because I'm telling you right now, the Black women down in Georgia been showing out.
He belongs to the streets.
Showing out. All right. And the next thing, stop wrecking your homes and marriages, ladies. All right. And that's exactly what she did. I think she was married to her husband, Kwanzaa Hall, married for roughly 20 years at the time of this affair when it began. And as you can see the stats here, only 27% of Black women are married, yet 13% of marriages, they end up in divorce. We are the most divorced, but the least married demographic.
Are you serious?
It's really sad. 27% of us are getting married, but 13% of us are getting divorced. And the divorces are mostly initiated by us women. So I'm gonna say this: if you want to go and sleep around and thought and bop, just don't get married. That's just it. And you have to understand it, that people are always watching you, especially if you're Black. So for you to go and take this role, thought you could be slick because it's a pandemic, have the D on demand on site at the crib, I just don't know. I don't know. You're hustling backwards. All right. So that's not a good look as well. And then also, I'm going to say this to the gentlemen. Men, you should be okay with advocating, speaking out for yourselves, especially when women are taking advantage of you in the workplace. I know it can be a little bit taboo, but we're going to hear more about men in 2024 and beyond speaking up about their experiences and situations like this where men will be suing because you wanted to abuse your role, abuse your power. Okay. See, the men thinking that they doing something that they're supposed to be doing the whole time. She planning on how to get D down. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's a dirty game. All right. And he was not, although he wasn't married, he did own up to his part, but he said, hey, I tried to end things. And she allegedly was planting tracking devices in his car. And he just said, look, baby girl, I got options. And last little wrap up is just this: women, take your role seriously. Understand that you are going to be watched just like men are watched. You are there to fulfill whatever role and responsibility. And we're talking about high level roles and positions. And I will say this would be true for all positions, but take your job seriously. You have a serious role, and it's not helping the image of Black women when we are out here carrying ourselves as such. If you want to be a thought, but don't do it on company's time. But I'll even say this, you have to move differently when you are a woman in a certain type of role in the public eye. That's just what it is. Okay. And then also, don't think that you just won't get caught. I kind of just talked about that. You gotta, have a level of integrity, have some morals and some standards. So don't get married if you want to hoe around. I mean, that's just it. All right. So hopefully this will serve as an example for women who are considering taking any type of role as a professional, that your job is most important. What you do after hours, whatever. But to do what you did, abuse power, and it's on the taxpayers' dime. There's too many things that taxpayers' dollars, that taxpayer money could have gone to, and it could have been allocated for. School system, the roads, who knows? But now $1 million has to go towards this woman not playing her role and position, allowing her feelings to trump the responsibilities that she had to the citizens of Fulton County, all because she was trying to chase some D, y'all. So let me know what you guys think down in the comment section. And until the next video, peace.
God damn it! You can't make this shit up!
Peace, y'all.